Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brina if you're new here. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this full face of makeup using only, what am I doing with my hands? Using only products from the drugstore. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this and what products I used, keep on watching. First, I'm going to start by priming my face using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I just focus this anywhere where I have large pores. So while that primer sets, I'm going to do my eyes. First, starting by taking just a tiny amount of the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer just to color correct my eyes, basically. Obviously, if you have perfect eyelids that don't need any color correction, you can definitely skip this step, but I have a lot of veins and discoloration on my eyes, so I like to just give me a nice even base to work with. And then I'm going to take the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette and just taking the setting powder on a large fluffy brush to set that concealer, because fun fact, when I do my everyday makeup, usually I don't wear eyeshadow. I feel like I am far too bright. Let me adjust. All right. That is looking a little bit better. Okay, as I was saying, I usually don't do a full eyeshadow look unless I'm going like to town and it's a whole thing, you know? But this is the normal makeup that I do just chilling at home or running to the grocery store or something. So we're just gonna take some Maybelline Lasting Drama gel liner. I personally prefer a gel liner. I just find it so much easier to work with on my hooded eyes. And if you like a liquid liner, that's totally fine. You do you. And then I'm just gonna start on the outer corner and just kind of draw a line up with my eyes relaxed, and then draw it straight across, fill that in, and then I drag it a little bit further on the upper lash line just to make it so it's not like a harsh line, you know? I just kind of blend it in with my natural lashes. And then I also like to take just a tiny amount, whatever is left on the brush, for the outer portion of the lower lash line. Just adds a little bit of smokiness to it. And that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to repeat on the other eye and then we will move on to the face for now. That, like I'm saying, for now. We are coming back to the eyes. They are not quite finished yet. Alright, I'm liking how the shape of this wing is looking a little bit more, so I'm going to show you real quick just what I did to make it different. I just went in with a little bit more of a curve on this lower part. And I'm just going to take a tiny bit of Vaseline on this Q-tip to clean up the wing and then fill it back in. As you can tell, when I do liner, it is a whole process. This is why I usually skip this step in my videos, in case you're wondering. I'm also very anal about my liner not being even, like it isn't right now, so it's a whole thing. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the NYX Born to Glow in the shade Porcelain, and I'm going to be mixing that with some of the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. I just want it to be a little bit more glowy, and I find that the Born to Glow foundation is actually pretty matte once it's all set and everything. Mix it together and apply it, and I'm using a Beauty Bakery sponge to blend it all out. Trust me when I say I have tried so many different brands of sponges, beauty blenders, whatever you want to call them, and these are my all-time favorite. I just find that they really give me a nice, like, even finish. I don't end up with any weird texture. Everything's nice and blended. I just really love these the best. Oh, and obviously my brows are already done, so I did those off camera. I feel like brows are very personal, but if you want to know how I do my brows, let me know in the comments and I will definitely get a tutorial out for you on these brows. Moving on to concealer, going to also go in with the NYX Born to Glow concealer in the shade Pale. A little bit in the inner corner, a little bit under that wing. And then I also like to go in with a little around the nose and by the lips. It just gives the face a little bit more of a lifted look, and also it helps hide my redness around my nose, so it's a win-win. I still really do not like my lighting, so sorry if the video keeps seeming like the color is changing. That's my bad. Alright, I think maybe this is better. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna leave it alone for the rest of the video and blend out this concealer. And once again, going in with the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette to set my face. Just keep in mind, if you do use this powder to set your face, it is definitely going to give you a little bit more of a matte finish than a loose powder. It's just the way pressed powders work. Once again, sticking with this same palette to contour my face, and I typically go all out with my contour no matter what I'm doing, so obviously you could just do your cheeks, whatever you feel is appropriate for you, but I like to contour my whole face. So I do my cheeks, my jawline, around my mouth, my nose, all of it. And I don't want to go super into detail here because like I said, you do you. So if you'd like an updated contour routine, let me know in the comments. I can also make a video on that. I've just really not been into bronzer lately, so we're gonna skip that and go in with the e.l.f. blush palette. This is what it looks like. I think I want to go in with this top one here and just pop that on the cheeks and the nose. And for highlight, I know this isn't technically Drugstore, but it's close enough. The I Heart Revolution Tasty Peach Highlighter. Obviously, if you have the NYX 3-Step to Sculpt palette, you can just go in with that highlight. Personally, I don't love this highlight. I find it a little too chunky, too glittery for me. And if you know me, you know I do not hold out on the highlight. We are going all in. Pop a little on the tip of the nose, a little on the cupid's bow, and then going in with a smaller brush to do the inner corners. And I also take it about to my pupil on the lower lash line. And then I also drag it up a little bit towards the crease, not really into the crease, but towards it. And then just a tiny bit on the bridge of the nose. And to finish up the eyes, I'm going to go back in with just a touch more eyeliner on the inner corner. And we're going to wing that inner corner out as well. Now it's time for mascara. And if I'm just going to go in with mascara, I would go in with both the Maybelline Sky High Mascara as well as the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. I just find that the two paired together really get the job done. But I want to go in with lashes, so I'm just going to take some of the Air Volume. It doesn't matter which one, I just picked this one because it was in my right hand, so curl the lashes and pop on that mascara. You know what? We're not going with lashes today. I am just going to do mascara. I'm literally just going to be sitting around the rest of the day editing this video anyways. What's the point, you know? Plus this way you get to see my routine, you know? It'll be fun. The routine. Any Friends fans out there? No, just me. So once I get done applying that first coat with the Air Volume, I then go in with the Sky High and try not to get it all over the lid, although as you can see, that clearly does not always happen. Wow, I am just making a mess, aren't I? And now I'm going to go in with one final coat of the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. And this time I really just focus it on that outer corner because we really want to emphasize that wing. And then I'm just going to go back in with that same Q-tip I was using earlier to clean up all that mascara. And lastly, taking whatever concealer is left on my sponge just to make it a little bit more even again, you know, because we definitely pulled up some of that concealer fixing the mascara mess. And that is the eyes. Finishing up with the lips. I apparently finished all of my favorite Drugstore lip liner and never replaced it. So instead I'm going to go in with this one from Amazon. I will link these lip liners in the description as well as all the other products I use in this video, but this is like one of those knockoff things. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it. It's pretty faded at this point, but this is in the shade Cabaret. And I like to kind of smudge it out. And then going in with the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in the shade Dainty Days, just applying it to the center of the lips and then using my finger to blend it into the lip liner. And that is the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to let me know in the comments if you would like a brow routine video as well as a full in-depth contour, highlight, blush, all that kind of routine. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye!